Good morning, everybody. I hope I got my phone up loud. My name is Nicole Tyler. Good morning, everybody. Let's hope my phone stay on here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I made it alive another day. I survived the live last night. I survived. I will survive. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Let's hope my phone stay up here. I need to go buy some more equipment. Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad you all are still here with me. I have so many good supporters out there, y'all. It's just a blessing, y'all. I promise y'all. It's a blessing to have people who love you, who support you, stand up for you. When they feel you are weak, my turn, tag me. I love that. I love that because that's how I am. Tag me in, sister. Tag me in. And that's how we all should be for one another. Tag me in. It's my turn. Let me at it. And there's nothing wrong with that, y'all. There's nothing wrong with defending someone and having your brothers or your sisters back. There's nothing wrong with that. People will make it out to be bad, but long as you know in your heart you're doing the right thing, that's all that matters. At 12 o'clock, I'm going to try to upload the video part 3 of Shawn and Nicole Tyler's, Shawn Bradley and Nicole Tyler's part 3 of the video, The Conversation. This will be the last and final part. And I want you all to watch it, support it, comment, you all. And maybe soon, I don't know, Shawn and I have to get together if we want to be asked questions at the same time. Because we did do the conversation, both of us. So I think it'll be good for both of us to answer questions together. But I will have to talk to Shawn about that. That way it won't be me answering all the questions and then him not, you know, because we did this as a partnership. We did this as two people coming as one to set aside our differences. And we're both happy with our outcome. We're both happy with ourselves. We feel free and liberated. I know I do, and I believe Shawn does too. But last night, if you all, I said I was going to go live, and I ended up not going live because I found it was an opportunity for me to speak with James Caldwell. And he and Shawn Bradley had a live last night, and I was able to call into his show and have a conversation with James Caldwell. And in my opinion, because whatever I needed to say to James, I got it out. I found closure from, you know, what happened. I'll bring you all up to date. I put out a video, I think it was in February, I'm not even sure. And a lot of people found that video in poor taste. And I didn't find it in poor taste, but everyone did. And you all know I love my viewers and my subscribers. And I listen to you all. And I wanted to have the conversation with James to tell him that I was sorry, that he felt some type of way regarding that video. Because as you know, James has done a couple of videos on me as well. The conversation that Shawn Bradley and I, James Caldwell's name came up. So that's how it all came back up again between myself and James Caldwell. So I was able to talk to James last night on the phone. Now, James Caldwell did not forgive me, and he was not ready to forgive me, and I accepted that because that's his right. And I understand. But I feel closure because I told him how I felt. I told him, you know, it wasn't any malicious intent for real. And that if I made him feel any kind of way, I'm sorry. And I found out, you all, that in talking to Shawn on Shawn Bradley's live last night, that when I say if I hurt your feelings, or if I say I didn't mean that, I apologize. People in Shawn Bradley's chat, they did not understand that was saying I was sorry. So Where I'm from, that's how we say I'm sorry. But they were saying, no, you need to just say I'm sorry. I thought it meant the same, but I'm learning that I guess I just have to say I'm sorry without saying if and all these things. Because if I want to be understood, I have to, I guess, say things the way, make it more simpler for people. And I understand that. I felt I learned a whole lot in that chat last night. The fact that the video that I did when I was upset with Shawn, that came back up, that I made when I was upset with Shawn, when both of us was going back and forth at each other, and people were saying, oh, you're homophobic because of that video. I think people don't understand that when I made that video, it was out of anger. I don't even really remember what I was saying because I was so upset. And Shawn and I discussed that, and I even have said that many times, that I was shaking. I was so mad when I made that video. And I ended up deleting that video like 2 days after. It might have been up 5 days. I don't really remember because I deleted the video because it was done in poor taste. It was not me. I was upset. And I don't want to be portrayed like that on my channel when I'm not in control, when I'm upset. And I think that people should understand that. If that's not me and it's not a good representation of Nicole Tyler, why would I have that on my channel for real if it's mean-spirited? I don't want that energy going out to you all. So I've been deleted the video. But people are saying, oh, you don't remember saying it, but you remember deleting the video. Yes, I remember deleting the video because right after I did the video, people started saying I was homophobic for those 2 or 3 or 5 days. So yes, I deleted that video way back then in December, you guys. People act like I don't understand. If they try to act like I don't understand what I'm saying, or I don't understand what I'm doing, or they just don't understand me. And it's sad that I have to keep on saying things so differently to get people to understand what I'm saying. And I am so blessed to have people who text me and say, Nicole, I understood everything you said, sister. Don't worry about it. They're trying to confuse your talk, the way you talk. And because I'm always second guessing. Did I say that? Did I mean that? And they're trying to act like, no, you meant what you said. I'm like, yeah, because I said this. And I'm thinking that wasn't nothing bad that I said. But people are so snakish, you all. They were trying to tell Miss Nicole that she said something, and I go back and I never said it. And if I did say it, it was a whole nother context. And they try to turn it around into something negative. Now, I think I've said that to you all, that people take what I say and I've said this before. This ain't even nothing new. And people were trying, a lady called in last night on Shawn's live, and she tried to do that same thing. She tried to do this magic. I told you all, listen to what people say. Listen to how they say it. Well, not how they say it, because I don't believe in how they say it. I listen to what they say. Listen to what they say. And see if they are trying to confuse. They must try to confuse themselves, because I understand what they're saying. If you don't remember what you said, how do you remember the video? Duh, what I said came out of the video. Like, are you listening to your own self? I'm just like, there's nothing wrong with Miss Nicole's understanding. My comprehension, I did very well in school on comprehension. Believe it or not. But, what I want to say is there are no ill will towards James Ingram. There are no ill will towards James Caldwell. We're just at a place where it's going to take him some time to forgive me. And if he doesn't never forgive me, you all, I am blessed in my spirit. I wish that man well, because I have closure in my heart. Believe it or not, I said that last night. I kept saying it over and over again. I went back to listen to that video of our discourse, and I think Shawn, I don't know if he's going to put it on Patreon. I don't know, because I could not find James and I's discourse. But there's no ill will towards me and James, y'all. He said that he made a video, and I guess with him roasting and gagging me, I came out last month sometime, or either the beginning of March or whenever I made that video. And I told you all, when James said some things about me in a Lady Nika video that he was talking about when I came out with the Gators R Us Gator Group t-shirts. And I felt that he would say things about Lady Nika, but then he would say things about me, about my hair, about my teeth, and he would say things like that. And I was questioning him on that, and that's even in our part 2 video. So you all go back and watch that video that we were discussing it. And I said, well, why are you still saying these things about me? And I figured that he's still, hurt. I just wanted to know why he was still saying these things, because I hadn't said anything else about him, and I said I was not. I put it to bed. I left it where it is. But he said that he's coming out with another video roasting and gagging me. Y'all support the video. I don't have any ill will or malice or anything in my heart for James. I wish him the best. He says that I'm a liar. He is, that is his opinion. I'm not going to try to prove him wrong or any of those things. That is not my fight with another person. If another person feels this way about me or anybody out there, then you do you. Because at the end of the day, you have a purpose. I have a purpose. I have to do what my purpose is from the Heavenly Father. Also, I have the phone, you all. 1-804-528-7766. If anybody would like to call in and weigh in on what they heard last night, that is fine. Also, you all, Tracy, y'all give me some thumbs up too, y'all. Tracy was in the chat. Now, Tracy, she's going back and forth with Sweet Ma and all these people. I'm not even keeping up with that beef because I got my own stuff going on in real life. And I'm just trying not to be really caught up in nothing else, because it's really counterproductive. There's nothing good gonna come out of it. You're gonna say a bunch of names to people, bad names to people that you don't know. So I don't want to be caught up in that. Been there, done that. But Tracy, she was in the chat. Instead of Tracy on me and Shawn's end, this was Shawn platform. This is how I feel. Instead of her just listening and eating her air popcorn, you said it. I'm gonna go find the receipt and all this kind of stuff. When both Shawn and I are saying we put it to bed. There's no need to go look for no receipt of me being homophobic. When we've already discussed it, put it to bed, we forgave one another, but she wants to dredge up some negativity. Stuff that was said out of anger, whatever I said. So Tracy, you get a thumbs down from me today, sister. You get a thumbs down. And I know people are saying, well, that's how Tracy is. She's the queen of receipts and she does YouTube beef. But why would you go and, if something is dead and buried and we buried and had a funeral for it, why are you trying to dig up the dead man? It stinks. That's why it's in the ground 8 feet under, Tracy. It's in the ground 8 feet under, girl. It stinks. No one want to relive it or smell it again. It's old. But you're just that cold-hearted that you would take the time to go to a funeral home and dig up something that stinks and smells that nobody cares about but you. And people who are into going into funeral homes just to keep a beef going. When we've, both Shawn and I are happy in a happy place, we put it to the bed for ourselves. And we let you all in to witness it. Because we were trying to spread love. I should have bought me some, oh, I got some, look. We're trying to spread love to you all. And you see these people trying to spread hate. You see that was not my intent. And I hope you all see that. And who was on Shawn's chat last night, I hope y'all see that both Shawn and I was not trying to spread hate. I hope you all see that I'm trying hard. Shawn is trying. We're trying to bring good to YouTube streets. And you got people like Tracy and some person named Nikki. You even got maybe even James, I'm not sure, that they want to bring this stinky, smelly mess back onto the YouTube streets. So I want y'all to see this, to know that this good that we got going on, y'all, me and you and Shawn and anyone else that rocks with us, you see that it is not us, and that good is going to outweigh the bad. Good going to outweigh the bad, y'all. We're not going to allow it. We're not going to allow it. Because we've turned a new leaf. It is springtime. That was in the dead of winter when that stuff happened. What happens in winter, y'all? Things die. We're not bringing it back up. It's gone. It's dead. Leave it where it is. If two people want to come together and be happy and put things to bed and leave it alone and focus on our future and coming up with good content, why can't that be good? I don't know. You got to go over there to that person's channel and tell them to stop. What else I want to say? What else I wanted to say? So far, you all, I'm still going to North Carolina, as far as I know, to talk to my friend. We're gonna do a video. I think I'll be doing another interview. I don't know what the question is, and we may discuss. Well, I want to discuss the women's shelter, battered women's shelter that we're going to be donating to. I've gotten a couple of more donations, not a lot. I think it's still under. I think it's like $200. It's not a lot, you all. Y'all know I'm not a beggar, so I'm going to use whatever you all sent. Hello, this is Nicole Tyler. Speak your piece.
Hey, Nicole. I got through.
Hey, girl.
This is Stacy.
Hey, Stacy. What?
Stacy Love, 1981.
Stacy Love, 1981. Well, guess what, Stacy Love? You're the first caller. Nobody's calling. Everybody's at work. So, and I'm on my way soon. But good morning. What do you got to say, girl?
Well, I'm off today. I'm under the weather. So.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. But, Nicole, I want to start off saying you look absolutely beautiful on the Shawn Bradley, you and Shawn Bradley's interview.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
But I always think that you're an attractive woman. I never thought that you was unattractive. I don't know where that came from. But anyway.
Thank you.
I just want to say this. I felt that you held your own last night. You're better than me because I would have been somewhere crying.
I didn't cry. I didn't even cry.
But you held your own. And, you know, whether people thought you were wrong or right, you stood in it. But I do have one question.
Yes, ma'am.
I do love you, Nicole. I do love you, and I must say this. I started following you. I found your channel through, you know, the lovely T and Tasha K, you know, thing.
Yes, ma'am.
And that was months ago. And I remember when I found the channel, I thought to myself, this was you had a very inviting personality. You had a very upbeat personality. And that's why I subscribed. And, you know, and somewhere along the line, it kind of switched off. But I was still watching your video.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now, regarding the James situation, now, you know, I love James as well. Now, but I do want to ask this question.
Yes, ma'am.
There was a comment made under that James video when someone asked you, why won't you apologize to James or something like that? And you said, well, Shawn didn't apologize to me. And when you and at that moment, I said, well, that ain't got nothing to do with James. So that's what I really wanted to ask you about.
Well, at that time, I didn't feel like no one deserved an apology because I hadn't gotten an apology. And Shawn, my reasoning was because, you know, the whole thing with me and Shawn. And I felt like it was, at that time, I felt like James was the one who said that name. And I didn't know if he had said he was sorry to Lady Nika. So in my mind, in my mind at that time, I was saying, well, nobody is apologizing. Why do I have to apologize if nobody is apologizing? So that's why I said that, because I'm thinking, if James ain't apologizing to Lady Nika for calling her that name, ain't apologizing to me, I'm not apologizing to Shawn. Why are y'all asking for all these apologies from me when I deserve one as well? So I figured at that time, nobody's giving apologies. But now and we're in March 9th, 20th, I think it is. Shawn and I both have apologized. And you see, last night I apologized to James.
You did.
And you know what? And let me say this one thing too. And I don't know if this got cut out, but I apologize to James because I realized that it's not about me, and that I was being selfish.
Right.
And I said, Nicole, this ain't about you. You gotta put yourself in his shoes and see how he felt. And when I did that, then I said, oh, I should apologize because I hurt his feelings. I shouldn't have said it. So that's what I was saying last night. And I don't know if people realize that a lot of times we let anger get in between who we really are. And I just had to take the time to say, let me sit back. You know, because sometimes we be mad for months or weeks or years. So
I can attest to that because I have.
Yeah, so I had to, once all of that cleared, then you can think clearly. Then you can think clearly in the way you're supposed to think, in the way that the Heavenly Father created you to really be. And so that's what I did for James. I said, James, I'm glad. I said, I know you don't forgive me and all this stuff. I said, but I have closure because I think I took the steps to get to this point, and I'm not going to let nobody take that away from me.
And you're right, Nicole, and I'm going to say this. This is what I really called you for, to be honest with you. You apologized, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You shouldn't have had to do it no more. And I'm going to say it now. I'm going to say this.
I said, I kept apologizing. It wasn't good enough, but it's okay.
Yeah, because this is just me. You know, when I apologize once now, and I'm saying it for what other people will comment, I ain't going to keep apologizing. Just because you didn't like how I did it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna keep doing it now because, I already apologized one time.
But, and people...
Now, this is between me and this person. You see you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That was between you and James. James decided not to right now. Because
right now, yes, ma'am.
Maybe he will. I feel like he will in the future. But other than that, I ain't doing it no more.
But see, this is where the bullying comes in. I'm not saying no names or anything. I'm just saying it gets perceived as bullying because a person that said they're sorry, they done said their piece, they come in with a humble heart, and then the other person is still snapping and it's like, then it turns to, well, now who has the problem? Because it ain't her. It's not this person. She just said everything she can say. What do you want her to do? And then it gets perceived as, well, man, it's you. And then then the other person is forced to have to look in that mirror and say, all right, what now? The person that said what they had to say, now you have to ask yourself, what is really the problem? Is there an issue now? So I've done my part. I made the steps I needed to take. I feel happy in my spirit. I felt happy last night. I talked to Shawn. I told him I have closure, and it's not me anymore. And a lot of times it appears that I'm being bullied because when my subscribers understand how I talk, they understand me. Other people don't. And then they'll take everything that I just said and turn it around. And then I end up over talking and saying things. And see, you said this. And I'm like, but I just answered that the first time. And now I'm not saying it the way you want to hear it. Now you're mad with me. And I get frustrated. And they say, because you're getting loud. You're frustrated. I'm like, because I didn't answer your question. And now it's not good enough. So now I feel like I'm not good enough. I'm trying to answer your question. I'm trying to stay on topic. I'm trying to keep my voice the way it is. And it's just frustration. That's what it is, y'all. It's really frustration. I don't get upset about these things. I just really try to say, how can I do better in conversation? How can I do better answering questions? How can I do better? Because I always want to get better.
Well, Nicole, we are all human.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do human things.
Yeah. I just fight myself because this is the lane I put myself in, and we always want to be understood when we say things, you know, and it's just frustration when people don't understand you. It's just so frustrating. But thank you. Somebody else is calling in, and let me see what they have to say. Okay, Stacy, and good. I hope you feel better. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye bye. Hello, this is Nicole Tyler. Speaking peace.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey.
I'm one of your subscribers. I've been subscribed to you for a while, since 2018.
Oh, well, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for sticking with me. It means a lot.
I'm a Libra like you.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm October Libra, and I watched the live where you appeared on Shawn Bradley, and it just seems like they was trying to set something up with the way James was, but I'm proud that you held your own.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want you to be careful and stuff, because I just want you to be careful with that and just hold your own. And you don't have to prove nothing to nobody. Me being a Libra, I don't let no one validate who I am, because they're not paying my bills for me and none of that stuff. And you know who you are, and you don't need no one to validate who you are and your opinions and how you feel about stuff. You know?
Yes, ma'am. I just felt like even when you're having a disagreement, I feel that you should always be able to come to talk. You should always be able to want to talk about it, to end it. And I don't think cursing each other out is the way.
Yeah.
So that's why you hear me when I did that live with VS, and I did that live with S. Hutchison and Cynthia R. from TSCC, and people were saying, "Oh, Nicole, yeah," but because I believe that anything and everything can be worked out if it's from a pure heart. I don't believe in that everybody has to cuss each other out. I don't believe that. That's why I'm always saying, how did I make you feel? Let's talk about this. And that way I can put myself in your shoes and see it from your perspective, because everything is not about me. And I feel that if everybody did that, if I'm trying to do that and the other person I have a disagreement does that, then we should be able to see each other in each other and solve it with love. That is how I really feel. And people don't like that I'm like that, because they want me to say, you a B, you kiss my... I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And when you see me do that, I'm really upset. And that's why I did delete that part of that video with Olivia, because I was cursing, and I'm not like that for real. You don't look on my videos. I say some things, but it's not no belligerent curse word stuff. So, and I thank you for calling in and saying I held my own. Thank you so much.
And I also appreciate how you admitted how Sweet Ma manipulated and tried to use you, and I'm glad that you did that, to come out and speak about that too. You know, I appreciate what you're doing, and you're growing, and just keep going.
Thank you. Nobody should be on this earth, I don't care what age you are, and not be growing. I don't want you all to see me. Some of you all was with me last year and see me this year the same. That is not what my life is about. That's not even why I'm here on this earth. I'm on this earth to grow and grow until when I get home to the Heavenly Father, I'm not the same person. So I hope that I can send that out to anybody who wants to feel like me, grow, learn things. We're not perfect. We're going to hit bumps in the road. But I just want y'all to know, don't be afraid to say it. Just do it.
That's right.
Be you, do you. Be you, do you. And be happy who you are. All right.
That's
Oh,
right.
somebody was calling
All
in, but
right.
they hung up, but they'll call back. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
All right, I'm going to take maybe one more phone call and 5 more minutes because I'm at the post office because I ordered my shirts and things from Teespring, and they said that I didn't put the address on there, so they should be at the post office. I'm here. So let's see what this person has to say, y'all. This is Nicole Tyler. Speak your piece. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? I'm sorry, ma'am.
I said, how are you doing this morning?
I'm great, and good morning to you.
Okay, yeah. I got a question, and I'm gonna ask it and hang up and listen. Now, that was one of the joyous moments that I saw Sunday when you and Shawn played the music and danced. I was dancing with y'all. I was so happy. I was very happy for y'all. But I got a question for you and Shawn. And the question is that when you all were at war or whatever, you had your certain moderators. A lot of your viewers and a lot of his viewers, I heard Cat Lover call in and ask Shawn to unblock her because she said some mean things, to him. And it was vice versa. The people that were for Shawn came on your channel and said some mean things to you. Well, this is what I say that people, when a husband and wife get into it, they'll make back up. But that's why they say never jump in anyone else's fight, because there's a lot of the viewers that has been blocked and everything, and you and Shawn is made up, but the viewers are out in the cold. They're blocked.
Well, guess what? I got something to say about that.
I'm going to hang up and listen. I just wanted to know what do you feel about that. I'm not going to say my name, but I was blocked on your channel.
Yes, ma'am. I got something to say. I got something to say about it.
Oh, okay, I'm going to hang up and listen because I think since y'all made up that
but let me hang up so I can say it. Hang up so I can tell you. You're welcome, beautiful. Guess what, y'all? A couple of days ago, I went in my computer and I unblocked everybody. I unblocked trolls. I think I only have 1 or 2 people that's blocked. I had so many people blocked on there, y'all, that a lot of people, other moderators had blocked, y'all. But guess what? They are unblocked. You are unblocked off Nicole Tyler's channel. Okay? Everybody's unblocked but 1 or 2 people. Because I think I had like 100 or more people blocked. I was unblocked and I said, what the hell? You're unblocked. You're free. You're free to come on my channel. You're free to express your damn selves on my channel. Okay? No one is going to block you. I like all comments. I respect all comments. I respect all people. The only comments I don't respect is if you're being completely disrespectful to the chat and to me. If you're being so disrespectful that people read it and it just turns into something that's worse than hate, then it has to be blocked. You have to be blocked. Okay? And like I said a couple of days ago, if you feel like that, go look yourself in the mirror. Beat yourself up in the face. Beat your own self. Don't come attack me and attack our commenters, our viewers, and our subscribers. Okay? That is what I said. Thank you, Shawn Bradley, for coming on. Thank you for the donation, brother. You know I love you. And what you all saw between me and Shawn was just very genuine. It was natural, you all. It was so natural. And it's a shame that you have to explain to people what you saw, which was a good time. It's almost like I have to make an excuse to say, well, we had a good time. Is that bad? You shouldn't have to do that. So the people who saw that, like this beautiful young woman that just called, and she said she loved it, she was dancing. Well, I loved it and I was dancing. And do y'all know, since we did that Sunday, I've been watching that same video like 3 times a day. I play that song so loud, I have to Google it and look it up so I can purchase it, so I can have it in my home, because I love that song Shawn played. I never heard that damn song. And it was just natural and beautiful. And I don't think nobody should have to explain a good time. I don't think a person should have to say, well, I like that person. If you like somebody, you roll with it. Don't let nobody don't question your moral integrity, especially if no one has done anything to you for real. So that's what I have to say. Oh, it's 10:15, you all, so I'm going to run into the post office, see if my items are there. I thank you all for calling in. I thank you, Shawn, for listening in and for the donation, brother. You all have a great rest of your day. I'm going to upload the part 3, Nicole Tyler and Shawn Bradley's The Conversation Part 3. You all please support your brother Shawn Bradley on Patreon, and you support your girl Nicole Tyler here on YouTube. You all have the best rest of your day in this whole world. Be you.